Here we go, guys. Getting ready to ride down Cherry Canyon on a couple trails here. These are really kind of like tight ribbony trails. They're not technical as far as rocky or chunky or anything like that. They're fairly easy. It's just that they have a lot of turns in them and a little bit exposed, if you will. But you've got there's nothing going to knock you off the trail. You're going to stay on the trail as long as you watch where you're going, I guess. So here's the first one, and there's a few of them that we'll go on. But I love this trail for my single speed with no suspension here because I don't need suspension on this trail. It's like a pump track, but not really a pump track as far as you're not pumping it going back uphill, but it's a downhill type pump track. There's a couple pedally sections, but look at this. Look how fun this is. It kind of reminds me of like if you went to Disneyland and you went on the log ride and then you had these little rivers that you went down. But it's a really fun trail to bring beginners and maybe intermediates. The reason I'm riding here today is because they closed my mountains for some reason and they're doing something. So I'm just riding here to get my ride in. As you know, I don't like to miss a day of riding. I've been pretty consistent. I've missed one day this year, and that was the day after I did my 104 mile gravel ride, but it was on a gravel bike, but it was mostly road. This is probably like the steepest section right here and the most technical as far as something that you might be intimidating. And this is a good workout too, because as you get to these sections you got to pedal. Oh, you guys made it over here.
Oh yeah.
Good. It's better than nothing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Those kids were the ones that told me that Brown Mountain is closed today. I hear some hikers or no bikers. Hello.
How's it going?
Good.
See you there.
So I literally ride here only a few times a year, and for the most part, I'm lucky to see 1 or 2 riders. This is just really not used at all. I think part of it is because we're right next to all those mountains and all those other trails that people would just rather ride. Look at, you can see how tame this is. And you know what I like to do is come over here and do a night ride. It's fun at night. That adds that extra level of intensity because it's night. And then the trail, there's no water crossings, which when you ride at night, you can't see where you're crossing in the water. So that is can be tricky if you don't cross the right spot. Luckily, when I rode night last night, and I rode El Prieto, and there is water crossings there. Okay. That gets you out of breath. So I'll finish up this trail. This trail is, it's still, this whole area is called Cherry Canyon. This trail is called Cerro Negro or Cerro Negro, which means dark circle or black circle, I think. Something like that. I'm not an expert in Spanish. I speak broken Spanish, but just enough to get by on a couple times I've gone to South America. Okay, guys, and then I will pick up the next video. Will be the next trail that I'm going to enter over here. Pretty soon coming up here. Okay.